up, Poke People? So today we're going to do a slightly different video, and that is I am going to show you guys my top 5 favorite Pokemon cards that I have pulled on the channel. So, to be honest, I think we have more than 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I have 6? Okay, so I want to start with honorable mention. These two were really close to being on the list. One's not on it because it is a promo card, so it's not like I pulled it as much as I bought it because I loved that card. And the other is just not on the list because I love that I pulled it, but there is another thing I pulled at the same time that I like a little bit better. And those two are Rockruff promo. I adore Rockruff. He is clearly my favorite Pokemon from the 6th generation. And that's why I literally I have to stop myself every time I'm at Walmart and Target from buying another Rockruff. And I mean, I love this art. This is a really cool. He's just so and I love it. And then our other honorable mention is, wow, that is blurry. Okay, Rockruff. And I also love these Bagon cards. Every time I pull a reverse foil Bagon, I really love it, so I end up putting it aside. Our other honorable mention is the top deck. The Decidueye GX. I am so happy this was one of my first GXs pulled. I love this card. I love this Pokemon in the game. Little Rowlet, Oliver, Robin Hood, Legolas, you know. Has so many great nicknames, and he's just a cute, adorable owl, Rowlet is. And the Decidueye is what he becomes. Feather Arrow is a great ability. If you keep up on the competitive scene, you've probably seen that the Decidueye GX has been being a monster. He's just been a monster at tournaments, and I really love that card. I only have 1 copy, so it's not like I can really play a deck of it. Okay, so number 5 is going to be the full art Lily that we pulled. It is such a beautiful card, and I love the rainbow hollow pattern in the background. And of course, we have Nebby, just so he stays in the bag, or in this case, the sleeve. But this card is beautiful. I'm just really glad I pulled it along with other some of my other full art trainers, but this one's probably my favorite full art trainer. Number 4 comes with a story, by the way. Oh, what's that glare? It is Greninja Break. I was laughing. I was probably not laughing out loud. I was laughing inside hysterically when I pulled this, because I pulled this in the blister pack of Giratina's Break Light ability, and I was laughing at that so hard. I was like, really, Giratina? You bring the Pokemon that you're here to counter. Like, that's what everybody was saying when that card first came out. It was like, oh, let's throw this in a deck to counter specifically Greninja in his Giant Water Shuriken ability, which says once during your turn before you attack this, if this is your active Pokemon, you may discard a water energy from your hand, and if you do, put 6 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. So, this deck went all the way to win 2nd at Worlds last year. And for me, it is number 4. And then number 3 is Mega Gyarados. Mega Gyarados EX is one of the first EXs I pulled, because at that point I was opening up a lot of Breakpoint when I first got into TCG. And Mega Gyarados was one of the first ones I pulled. And this one had a funny story as well. I was opening up Gyarados EX because I was like, okay, I have a couple Mega Gyaradoses. I need another Gyarados EX. I have not pulled any Gyarados EXs, but I keep pulling Mega Gyarados EXs. And then, lo and behold, the Breakpoint pack in that one had Mega Gyarados EX. And I was just taken aback by it. I was like, what the heck? Now I need another one. Darn you, Pokemon, you make me keep buying Gyarados EX tins. If he was a little more competitive, I would love it. I'm hoping to find a way to play Mega Gyarados still, because I do adore this card. Gyarados was one of my original 6 in the first games I played. And I do love this attack. Blast Geyser, you may do 20 more damage for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. If you do, you got to discard the top 2 cards of your deck, though. And so, I mean, it's a 4 cost. So if you put 4 water energy on him, that is 200 damage. And it's only stackable from that point. It's like a Mega Keldeo is what this is. But it's a shrimp. And it's the shiny red one. Okay. 2 more. Number 2. This guy came along with the Decidueye. And it was one of my first GXs. It was the Rainbow Toros. I drew this card. I was like, what? Because at the time, I mean, Toros was still super hyped up. Knock at the door. Let me finish this first, though. And I just love this. This is like one of the first. This was the first GX I pulled from Sun and Moon. And Toros GX was just like the perfect card for it to be. So pretty. Alright, and then if you guys actually have watched a lot of my card openings, no surprise here. We even pulled one on the recent video, and that is Shaymin EX. I had to immediately throw this one in there. And as you can see, I do have a second one. In my most recent video, watch that first. You may see something I draw. But we finally have 2 Shaymins, and I am excited about it. And they're both the full art version. I didn't have to pay for these. I bought $3 packs and drew them. I'm so happy about that. And so my top card is Shaymin EX Full Art. Such a pretty card. And that is the top 5/7 cards that I have pulled on the channel. My favorites, personally. Tell me what your favorite cards are. Leave a response video. Tell me which of my cards you like here. I post this video for Free Time Friday. And if you didn't catch my last video, I am issuing a challenge. And that challenge is for a pack battle of a Solgaleo 10. You guys don't have to get the Solgaleo, but you guys could get a Lunala EX or an EX 10. But I want to have a 10 pack battle. So somebody accept the challenge. Leave me a comment leave me a comment or post a message, and I will get back to you. Thank you guys very much for coming here. This has been DapperDraby, and I bid you Alola. Girl.